So hello and welcome back to our tour of Hillsbrad Foothills and all of the associated quests there. If you remember in our last episode, we ran into Orcus again, and unfortunately, due to a lot of probably mismanagement, although mismanagement on my part as well, considering I didn't read the quests that I was reading out loud thoroughly enough and ended up killing poor Peleky once, but unfortunately, ultimately, Orcus paid the final price, getting the information that was needed about the Worgen threat, and we rode on Kasha, his beloved deathworm, to Tarren Mill, and that is where we are now. And from what I understand, periodically you can see Kasha, and I was just sitting here right before I turned on the camera to start recording this and saw her shadow fly over, but when I looked up she wasn't there. I don't know what's up with that, but it was interesting. So anyway, let's see what sort of amazing things they have for us to do here in Tarren Mill. Alright, Peleky, let's see what this orc Krusk has to say.
Loktar.
He says, "Our outpost in the southeast is having some problems. I don't have any details other than, well, let me just read from the latest letter. The orcs have grown petulant. Send help or I will have them beaten with reeds." That's it. It was sent from our chief philosopher, Niles Beirut. Yeah, I have no idea what it means either. Could you please head to the Eastpoint Tower and find out what he needs? I can't take any more of these cryptic letters. Huh. Alright, well, you know what? Before we do anything else, let's just go to Eastpoint Tower and see what's going on there. We can always come back to Tarren Mill and do some more around here, you know, once we figure out what's going on at the tower. We'll mount up and see what there is to see. And it's like, you're going in the totally wrong direction. Yes, I realize that. But off we go. You know, it's funny, I didn't think I was actually going to be able to do this recording tonight because for some reason World of Warcraft was under a massive DDoS attack, but it seems to have resolved just in time to actually do this, so I was kind of happy about that. You gotta watch out for those dreaded DDoS attacks, and it seems like WoW has had its share of them this last week. I think this is either the second or the third one that I've noticed. Alright, well, here we are at the... Oh, I actually remember this in another video. This, Niles, he seems to be some sort of a psychologist, and he's got these two orcs drolling together who are on the couch getting psychoanalyzed. Gotta love that. Alright, Mr. Philosopher.
Hello.
I am a philosopher. What that means is that I am smarter than you. Now move along before I diagnose you. Well, you sent for me, so I can't move
Beware the living.
That imbecile finally sent help, did he? These two orcs are a lost cause. They are stricken with something I have termed Durnholde syndrome. They were both locked up for so long that they grew an affinity for their captors. Now they sit on my couch with their big iron balls and they cry. Hopefully, you will be more useful. What I want to know is, why do you care if I have a ball and chain on my ankle? I'd go back if I could. I had a life in Durnholde. Towards the end there, I was beaten maybe once a week, at most. Oh my. They do seem to have Stockholm Syndrome. My official diagnosis is that you're both idiots. Idiots, I say. Well, alrighty then. Extinction. Albis. soulless, feathered monstrosities sent from the darkest depths of the twisting nether to prey upon the weak. Niles points to the woods surrounding Eastpoint Tower. They surround us on all sides, and they are planning an attack. I can sense it. You must stop them before they can organize. I want you to head into the forest and kill every owl beast that you see. None should survive. Or at least kill 12 of them.
Trust no one.
Alright, you want me to take out the owl beast? Well, what does your friend here want? Captain Jekyll.
Forsaken.
Is Mr. Hyde around? What brings you to the Eastpoint Tower? Well, obviously
Trust no
it is a haunting in Hillsbrad. The battle over Garok was the bloodiest of all the Hillsbrad battles. The dwarves, outnumbered 10-1, fought until the bitter end. Every last one of them died in defense of that piece of land. Now I hear claims that the place is haunted. No one wants to go near it. Unfortunately, I have orders to prepare Garok for habituation. Could you do me a favor and go to Garok and search for evidence of a haunting? It's far to the southeast. Alright, well, I'm sure we will find that. And the Durnholde Challenge. Zephyrus. Durnholde Keep has always been a place of strife. For years, the humans used it as an internment camp and a prison for the orcs. After that, it was taken over by the Syndicate. Now, the Dark Lady captured and placed powerful elementals within its walls. She charged me with administering the Durnholde Challenge. Any that can defeat all of the elementals will earn a grand prize. Take this guide and face your first challenge. Zephyrus. Durnholde is located to the northeast of us. Alright, well, we will try the Durnholde Challenge. I mean, heck, the worst that can happen is we die. Not the first time that's happened either. Alright, well, you know what? We can also kill some of these owl beasts as we go. And do, you know, 2 with 1 stone. It'll be great. Good job, Bitey. You know, we don't give enough credit to Bitey. Bitey is just the absolute best little raptor around. I am very grateful to have Bitey with me. Bitey's like, yeah, I do all the work here. Look at that. Just owl beasts everywhere. You know, I think that psychologist might have been right. I think this place could be overrun as we kill them all. It's kind of like Pokemon, but not. Alright, Bitey, sorry, I got stuck on a fence there. Let's see here. Can we kill something that is meant for 3 players without dying ourselves? I'm sure with Bitey involved, we totally can. We will go see if we can kill Zephyrus. Oh, that's not Zephyrus. I see Zephyrus. That's better. Let's go. Can we get to him? That is the question. I don't want to have to fight 3 elites all at once. Oh well. We'll give it a try. Can she do it? No one knows. Ah, there we go. We just had to kind of sneak by. Alright, there he is. It is Zephyrus. Oh, Zephyrus is already attacking us. That's not good. You know what? We're a goblin. Why don't we do that? There we go. Shoot him. Come on, Bitey. You can do it. Ooh, tornado. Tornado is never good. I was trying to heal my pet and using the wrong button. Which is also never good, by the way. I think we did it. Oh, look at that. Piece of cake. Now let's get out of here before he respawns, and then we will turn that in. Zephyrus was a mighty adversary. Surely the remaining elementals will challenge you further. You open the guide that Dr. Jekyll gave you. The Durnholde Challenge. Tarrecula. According to the guide, Tarrecula is your next challenge. It roams the path just outside of Zephyrus's lair. Alright. Is that it? Ooh, that is it. Alright. We can do this. I have faith in us. Get 'em, Bitey. Although this time we don't exactly have our stuff there. That's okay. We got this, Bitey. I have faith in you. I also have faith that in 9 seconds, we'll be able to shoot him with our goblin rocket again. And that'll be handy. 1 goblin rocket. Haha. Look at that. It said 3 players, but me and Bitey, we got this down. And another crackling crystal. That's a pretty lame reward, isn't it? Alright, Tarrecula was an even mightier adversary than Zephyrus. You open the guide that Jekyll gave to you. The Durnholde Challenge. Blood Venom. According to the guide, Blood Venom is your next challenge. The fearsome elemental can be found in the lower level of Durnholde Keep, near the western prisons. Alright. Nope, that's not the one we need next. I'm betting that is the final one. Alright. Can we get down there without killing ourselves? You know what? Jump and hope not to get hurt. There we go. Alright. We got 23 seconds. So you know what we're going to do? Let's check out what is left of this internment building and see if there's anything cool inside. Nothing cool inside. Ah, well. Off we go. Blood Venom, you're going down, buddy. Because I have a goblin rocket. Ah, look at that. And I have a cat that just jumped onto my desk. Everyone say hello to Parky, who is hopefully not going to lay on my keyboard while I'm trying to fight a boss. Oh no. Don't kill Bitey. That could be very, very bad. No, Bitey's fine. There we go. We're almost there. Look at us. Durnholde Challenge. I don't think so. Ooh, that kind of hurt. That one was a little bit harder. Alright, well let's see what this last challenge is. Now you know why the monster was called Blood Venom. What challenges remain? You open the guide that Jekyll gave you. No, Parky, you cannot sleep on the keyboard. So my cat has decided that my keyboard is his new favorite place to rest, and it's kind of cute. It's also kind of very, very annoying. Alright, according to the guide, Infernus is your next challenge. This, being made of molten lava and raging fire, can be found on the lower level of Durnholde Keep, near the prisons. Alright, really quick, I am going to pick my next talent, and then we will go kill Infernus. Alright, I think we're ready to take on Infernus the Great here. You ready, Bitey? I'm ready. We'll get a heal going on you. We will shoot him with our rocket. All of those important things. I also managed to get the cat off of the desk. He seemed a little offended by it, but you know, he'll get over it. Cats are wonderful creatures. Oh no, Bitey, you're supposed to be helping me here, bud. There we go. Don't let Infernus attack me. That is bad Bitey. I almost called him a kitty. You can see my mind is on the cat. No! Bitey, you are not holding aggro. We did it. All right. Though you have defeated the 4 elementals, one final challenge awaits. What could it be? Oh my, there's more. The Durnholde Challenge, D1000. Imprisoned in the old Durnholde Keep arena is a being comprised of pure mercury. The Forsaken have dubbed it the D1000. Kill the D1000 and claim your prize. I guess we've come this far. We've come so far. And I wish I could remember the exact next line of the song. Oh, okay. Well, I feel dumb now. We have to go back down. All right, everybody, deep breath. There it is, the D1000. Come on, Bitey. I have faith in you. Hold aggro this time. Go, come on, Bitey. Come on, Bitey, you got this. You know, this would be much easier with all of the mitigation things that I can use on my much higher level hunters. But you know what? Sometimes it's good to be at least slightly challenged. Bitey, I got you. Gonna heal you up. You are doing fantastic, sweetie. We all appreciate Mr. Bitey here. Just crossbow. Watch out, Bitey. It's gonna be a little bit frosty. I think, you know, but this thing looks a lot like Kasha. Oh, it morphs. It is the Mighty Morphin D1000. That was kind of cool. I don't think I noticed that before. Whew, we did it! Oh my gosh, that Durnholde challenge was like nothing. Alright, it was something, but still, I am very impressed with us. Now it's just sneaking back out of here without getting killed by any of the elementals and having to fight them again, because that would suck. And actually not going the wrong way. Alright, well that wasn't so bad now, was it? Now all we have to do is go exercise Garok and kill a bunch more owl beasts. So I'm going to run around and hunt owl beasts for a few minutes. Well, along our way to Garok, we managed to kill almost all of the owl beasts that we needed to. So let's see if we can find evidence of a haunting. Well, I mean, those definitely look like ghosts. I'm thinking they look a lot like ghosts. They don't look like dwarf ghosts, though, necessarily. You would think a dwarf ghost would look like a dwarf. Kind of like this guy. Captain Ironhill's ghost. Well, hello,
What's
Captain
on your
Ironhill. Haunted? You could say that.
What's your
Yeah,
bet?
you seem very, very dead. The silence of the dwarves. The spirits of my soldiers haunt this fort now, lass. Their souls are now bound to this place. Even in death, they continue to fight for it. 'Tis sad. Put 'em out of their misery, and perhaps ye shall have the spoils of your people's victory.
Be good.
We gotta kill some ghosts. Now, does it seem logical to be able to kill a ghost? Not really. Also, if you are in this area and you happen to be killing ghosts or doing archaeology, because both of those are things that are here, you can go and visit a player memorial to a much-loved player by Blizzard. One of, I think, the very first memorials put in the game
How are you?
of Rausch. And if you read the memorial, it is to Anthony Ray Stark, who died in 2005, not too long after the game was launched. So that is his dwarf. His dwarf is here eternally saluting and saying farewell to the player that made him. It's kind of sad, but it's also kind of sweet. So, yeah, if you are near Garok, that is a good thing to do. You know, come and pay your respects. Alright, back to killing ghosts. We're getting there. Alright, I'm going to kill the rest of these ghosts and then we'll turn that in. So we only have one more spirit to do, and I don't know why I never noticed that there are dwarf corpses all over the ground here. I think that's possibly why there are so many ghosts in this area. Poor guys weren't even buried. That is... I really don't think I've ever noticed that. I also just... Okay, need one more ghost, and of course it looks like I might have to also fight a bear to get to it. Alright, well, you know what? We got this, Bitey. We can take out the vicious black bear, take out that last ghost. You know, I definitely give Bitey a lot of credit. He is just the absolute best little raptor. Did I get everything? No. Alright, let's... Wait, do we need... No, we still need one more. Oh my goodness, how did I manage to do that? Or did it just not count? The dangers of playing when DDoS is happening. Alright, well maybe inside. We're gonna go find one more ghost. Also, no wonder why the Horde wants this. This is a very well-provisioned place. Kind of impressive, actually. If you don't mind all the bodies that are just kind of there. Alright, well it looks like we just turned that in, so I am going to kill 3 more of the Moonkins, and then we'll make our way back to the tower. Actually, maybe I'll just leave you coming with me as we search for some Moonkins. Or owl beasts. I guess I shouldn't call them Moonkins, technically. They really aren't. They just kind of look like them. Kind of just made it sound like I was doing PvP, which is something I never do because I am the biggest baby on earth who absolutely hates PvP. Just not my thing. I know lots of people that are very, very good at it, and I am not one of them, unfortunately. You know, I feel like we've gotten a lot done now. I mean, it might have only been a couple of quests, but look at all that. We took out the Durnholde challenge. Kind of proud of me. So, yeah, and hopefully, maybe the taking out the Durnholde challenge will have helped our poor, traumatized orcs get off the couch eventually. I do find that funny. They kind of have Stockholm Syndrome, only not Stockholm because it's Durnholde Keep Syndrome. Alright, one more owl beast, and we are going to be at the end of, I think, this section, because I think we'll be sent back to Tarren Mill once we finish this up. I do love these tiny little questing hubs. And you know, we faced a challenge. We also freed the souls of Durnholde Keep. I'm feeling pretty good about myself.
What would you ask of
Alright,
death?
the silence of the dwarves.
Farewell.
They fight for their land even after death, much like the Forsaken. I will report back to High Command that Garok is uninhabitable. Let them keep what they hold so dear. That's actually kind of nice.
Remember, patience.
And this is the first time anyone has actually completed the challenge. You truly are a powerful hunter, Peleky. As promised, here's your reward.
Beware.
Thank you.
Enemy
I
is
love
about.
jewelry. And hey, Niles.
Forsaken.
I took out a bunch of them. The itching has stopped, for now. But they will return. Oh yes, they will return.
Remember,
Alright, well,
discipline.
look at that. We finished Eastpoint Tower. Let's head back to Tarren Mill. And next episode, we'll see what other things we can do in Tarren Mill. We'll mount up really quick. Oh, looks like we are on a big ol' Elec, which it seems kind of odd for a Horde character to be riding an Elec, but you know what? We'll just roll with it. It's fine. Hey, there's Kasha. There she is. Aw, poor thing. She misses Orcus. That is kind of sad. But you know, she has a new home in Tarren Mill. And so do we, at least temporarily. So, we are going to stop off here at the inn, and I will bid you adieu for another couple of days. I will see you as we continue on with Peleky here. We are going to continue on with the questing in the Hillsbrad foothills. I hope you are enjoying it. And from me, and Peleky, and Bitey, I hope you have a wonderful day. Say goodbye, Peleky. She's like, see ya. Have a good one.